Well, that doesn't look very promising, does it? Look at this. It's absolutely miserable. Down there, by the way, you can see it, is Tottenham new stadium. There you go. The crane, you can see it now. There's Spurs new stadium. It's basically like walking distance away from me. Well, it's like 25 minutes, but still, you can walk there. I can anyway. It's 2 stops on the train, 5 minutes on the bus. It's pretty close. Anyway, hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome to another vlog. Today we are seeing Bumblebee. Yes, the latest Transformers movie. Now this actually comes out like, it's either Christmas Eve or Boxing Day. It comes out like around Christmas. That's when it comes out. But there's early screenings like a week early. So yeah, Cineworld have got early screenings for Saturday and Sunday, and I thought, why not just go and see it? See it early, why not? And yeah, Granddad is in the kitchen right now. Don't know what he's doing. But yeah, I'm gonna ask him in a second why he left on Wednesday, because he left early, and I was like he was I was in the cinema watching Aquaman, and during the credits he left to go to the toilets. Then I watched the rest of the credits just in case there was a scene, and there wasn't a scene. I went outside, he wasn't there. He was at the bus stop. But yeah, gotta ask him that in a second. But yeah, Transformers, Bumblebee. The Transformers live action movies, there's been 5 of them now. This is the 6th one. The first 5, they got worse every time. Yep, that's a fair assumption. They got worse literally every time. Like the first one in 2007 was actually quite good, I feel. I feel that was underrated as a movie, because its sequels are also bad, that people underrate this for the first one. I thought the first one was actually quite good. But the second one, bang average. Third one was not good, was bad. Fourth one was bad too. To be fair, the 4th one had a good villain. I mean, actually, they all did, really. There were some good villains there. Megatron at number 1. Then there was The Fallen. The Fallen wasn't that great, to be honest. Sentinel Prime, he was alright. Lockdown though, Lockdown in number 4. He was a mad villain. A bad movie, but a crazy villain. But anyway, actually, because of the villain, I preferred the 4th one to the 3rd one. But yeah, even though they're mostly bad, in the first 4 movies, at the very least they had good visuals, good CGI, and good action scenes. It was fun to see Transformers beat each other up for 4 movies. But they were still bad, but it was still fun to see the action scenes. Apart from the first one was actually quite good, as I said. But the 2nd, 3rd and 4th one, all bad movies with good action scenes. But at least there was like at least a couple scenes of enjoyment because of the action. In the 5th one, The Last Knight, which came out like last year, wasn't it, or the year before? Oh my god, that was so bad. Like, there was nothing good about it. Literally, when I saw that movie, I went to see it, I saw it. Granddad saw it too. He was asleep for like the whole movie, basically. He fell asleep at the start of the movie, woke up at the credits. It was quite funny. As for me though, I was watching the whole thing, and oh my god, it was terrible. Like, as soon as I saw that, like, it didn't even have good action. Like, another cool thing was the transforming. Like, the transforming is cool to look at in the first 4 movies. The 5th one hardly had that either. Didn't have any good transforms, any good visuals were, I guess, okay, but action-wise it was terrible. Just everything about it was just terrible. Like, I don't know what they were thinking with that one. It was just so bad. Like, as soon as I saw it, I got up with Granddad, I left, and I thought to myself, I am never ever watching that again. Not going back to the cinema, not buying it on Blu-ray or DVD or digital. If I see it on TV, I'll turn the TV off, because it was that bad, The Last Knight. So yeah, I kind of like lost faith in Transformers movies at that time, because they were planning to do Transformers 6 as well, and I kind of wanted to see Unicron, to be fair, but oh god, it was so bad. It was so bad. But yeah, this is Bumblebee. It was initially, I thought, not that excited, but it was sold as a prequel. It was sold as a prequel. Everything happens before, like, it happens before everything else, and I thought, okay, this might be good. Then the trailer came out, teaser trailer, and they used designs from G1 Transformers, which is popular, of course, amongst a lot of people's childhoods from the cartoons. It looked more accurate to what it was meant to be, what the first 5 movies didn't have, and I thought, wow, they're actually doing this. Actually, like, they're pleasing fans by doing this, and I thought, you know what, this actually looks quite good. And the second trailer and all the TV spots and the adverts, it looks good. It looks quite light-hearted, which is fine, but it looks good. And on top of that, they actually look accurate. They look accurate to the cartoons from the past, which is the right move to make, because that gets a lot of fans on board. And this, they say it's a prequel, but I hope it's a reboot. Like, I hope they use this to reboot the universe, because I think they can really like make something great out of it if they do it right this time. Don't overdo it though. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if this movie sets up anything. And hopefully though, eventually they do Unicron, because I want to see Unicron. We've had, this is the 6th movie, okay, live action. We have not had Unicron yet, like in his full form. Like, I want to see it. Come on, it won't be in this movie though. But yeah, Bumblebee, he was an awesome character, I think, in the first 5 movies. So I'm glad he got his own movie. But yeah, let's see what happens. I always go in neutral anyway. I don't expect it to be good or bad. I just go in neutral. So hopefully it's a good movie. I booked the tickets, because you get discounts if you book online. I booked tickets, and my booking confirmation, I can't write it down because I haven't got a phone yet. So I had to put it down on a receipt from Lloyd's Bank. So yeah, first world problems. I should have just bought a phone. Basically, I asked my mom. She said there is one at Grandad's house apparently, and she said she was going to go and get it for 3 days. Every single day she forgot, even though she goes there every day. So yeah, that's annoying. I could have just bought another phone. Hope she's there now. I think I should probably call her. Hello. Where did you go Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. Where did you go?
I don't know.
In the cinema.
Oh, last Wednesday.
I was waiting, and you left.
Oh, yeah, that is why I was.
What?
I told you that I am going to the toilet.
Yeah.
But when I came out, I didn't see you.
Because I was still waiting for another scene.
Oh, that is why. I
Yeah.
went in front and saw no one.
So you went to the bus stop?
Yeah, bus stop.
I saw you.
But why you didn't tell me now that you are there?
I waved, you didn't see.
Oh.
What did you think, by the way? Wednesday's movie, Aquaman. What did you think?
Very, very good one. Huh?
Very good one.
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I like it.
What he should say is he liked most of it, because he was asleep for like 20 minutes. But still, he saw most of it, he liked it. So, that is awesome. It's nice to know that he liked it. I loved it too, personally. Aquaman, that is. Anyway, Bumblebee this time. Hopefully he doesn't leave this time. So, yeah, that should be good. he was like he didn't see me, and he just... Okay, fair enough. Also, the cinema is next to a school, and school just finished at the time we were coming out of the cinema, so... That's probably why I didn't see me, because there were a lot of school kids there at the bus stop too. So I waved, and I probably looked like a weirdo probably. So it turns out he's got a phone.
Yeah.
I asked my mom like 3 days ago.
Huh?
Yeah, she keeps forgetting to ask you. I asked him once.
She asked me, but there are 2 phones at home.
There's two spares at home.
I'll charge. She must find the charge over that, no?
Yeah, we'll probably need a charger for a phone.
Find.
So I went to top up Oyster card, right? I went to top it up, and he walked past me. He didn't see me, right? I was topping up, and I asked the guy $2.85, and then he takes the money in his hand, and he just talks to the other guy working at the store for like 2 minutes, and I'm like, the bus is coming. It literally started moving. You saw me in the shop.
Yeah.
The bus was leaving, right? I saw it leaving next to me, and he was talking to his other person, his workmate, and I was like, top it up. We're getting off the bus. How cold was it?
Very
Extremely cold, very wet.
Extremely cold and very.
Yeah, and he walks slow as well, so it's even worse for him. And it's windy as well. Oh, do you know what we're watching, by the way? You know what we're watching?
Yeah.
What are we watching? What movie are we watching?
Today?
Yeah, what movie are we watching?
Today, not Aquaman, but I don't know. You don't tell me.
Watching Bumblebee.
Oh, Bumblebee.
You know the new Transformers movie.
Okay.
He liked Transformers. He's seen 3 of them. Over here we got the rollover, a great hot dog of Cineworld. Expensive, but pretty nice. We're in screen 9, it's not ready yet, so we're waiting outside. This cinema is elite. It's got 3 floors, 15 screens, over 2 floors. The other floor in the middle has a Starbucks, has a place to eat and sit down, so it's great. And it's got a 4D screen and an IMAX screen. IMAX 4D, everything here in one place. Elite Cinema, and I'm only like 5 minutes away on a train as well. One train stop, and I'm almost there. So it's awesome. Took the bus today though, because he can't take the train. But still, you ready?
Ready, ready.
See you after the movie. What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think?
About the film, yeah, good one.
You liked it?
I like it.
He said very well.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess it means very good. He liked it. He did fall asleep though for like half an hour. To be fair, he saw most of it anyway. The part he missed was just like not any fight scenes. He like saw all the fight scenes. That's what he likes the most. So yeah, he literally like, he watched like the first hour, then fell asleep, woke up near the end, like the final battle. So yeah, there we go. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll tell you my review when I get home. Out of 10. 9 out of 10. Okay. What about Aquaman then?
That is all I can tell.
10 for Aquaman. Okay. Apparently John Cena looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
John Cena was in this movie. He thought it was Arnold. They don't look the same.
No.
They don't look the same, not one bit.
But
I don't know where he got that from. What?
the face.
The face.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's face looks like John Cena's face. No, I know it's. I think you need the specs. You need the specs. He was wearing specs. You need more specs. The lift is still broken. It's been like ages now, over a week. Don't know how long it's been. It's been too long. 186 homes. 186 homes have got just one lift working. Great service there. Alright, so I just got back. My review then, it was pretty good. It was alright. It wasn't like, I wasn't amazed by it, but I liked it. I thought it was fine. I thought it was very light-hearted, very different to most of the Transformers movie. They're usually quite dark. They usually go for quite a darker tone, usually. But this movie was very much light-hearted. To be fair, The Last Knight kind of was, but that was just terrible. This one's actually quite good. It was alright. Easily better than the last four. Like, that's not saying much, to be fair, because the last four were terrible. All of them, pretty much. Even the second one was a bit better than bad, but it still wasn't that good. Apart from 07, this was definitely better than the rest, for sure. I hate to compare it though. I hate to compare it because the way they went into this movie. The way they did this movie, because they sold it as a prequel at the start, a solo movie for Bumblebee. They were going to show us how he lost his voice, because he does, obviously in Transformers movies he loses his voice, he can't talk, so he talks through the radio. And this movie explains that. It shows his voice first of all, so you get to see what he actually sounded like before, and it was alright. It was an okay voice. It was just a normal voice, I guess. It sounded okay for a Transformer. For Bumblebee anyway, it sounded okay. Then you get to see how he loses his voice, you get to see how he loses it, and you get to see how he learns to use the radio to talk. So that's all awesome. Like, I like the way they like put that all together. That was like, it all makes sense now, like how he can talk and stuff. So yeah, that was awesome how they put that together. And yeah, but the way they did this movie, as I was going to say a second ago, the way they so I need to get to the point. The way they did it, it seemed more like a reboot than a prequel. Just because of the way the ending went, it just felt like more of a reboot. And I hope I'm right, because that's a good thing. We need a reboot. Like this franchise, it needs a reboot. And yeah, to be fair, the first scene was on Cybertron. There was another scene too on Cybertron. Those two scenes, honestly, it was about altogether like 3-4 minutes. Those two scenes together were better than anything from the last 4 movies. Genuinely, it was really enjoyable. The Cybertron scenes, only a couple, but still, those two scenes on their own were more exciting than the last 4 movies. Genuinely, I liked it. And yeah, there's a bit of heart added to it. It was a good storyline as well. It was not too bad. It was alright. It wasn't like it's hard to be amazed by Transformers because I've already seen like 5 of them now. Like when I first saw Transformers, the 2007 one, I watched it just before the second one came out. When I first saw that, I just thought like, wow, a live action Transformers. It's just amazing what they could do at that time. The CGI, the visuals, the transforming, it just looked so cool. It looked so amazing. But after you've seen it for 5 movies, the wow factor kind of goes away. This movie didn't like make me amazed, but it looks very nice. It looks nice because they used more accurate, more G1 accurate Transformers. The designs and everything. Optimus Prime was the red and white that you see in the G1 Transformers, and that was awesome. Like, it's awesome to see the characters actually accurate. To be fair, I didn't mind the original designs on the live action movies, like that fiery truck, the Camaro. I didn't mind all that, to be honest. Ironhide looked cool, I feel, in those movies, but the OG models look so much better, look so much nicer, I feel. We only saw like 3 or 4 main Transformers in this movie. The rest were just side characters, like they were there in a couple scenes, but it was still really good. And yeah, the after credit scene was pretty cool too. Hopefully, based on that scene, hopefully if this movie does well, then hopefully we get some sequels. And eventually, I just want to see Unicron. Please, please, Paramount. Okay, please just give me Unicron. I want Unicron. I want to see... I dropped my water bottle there. I want to see Unicron in the movie, okay? I want to see it. But yeah, this movie was pretty good. It was alright. Wasn't amazing, wasn't great. It was pretty good. I liked it. And yeah, I'm looking forward. If there's a sequel, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, this is pretty good. I might buy it on Blu-ray. I probably won't go back to see it in the cinema. Usually when I really like a movie, like really think it was great, I go back and see it again in the cinema. I'm not sure about this one though. This one I might just wait for the Blu-ray to come out, then buy it. John Cena, obviously he's sort of like taking a leave from WWE to film some movies. One of them with this movie, he was one of the antagonists in this movie. He was the usual army guy that's in every Transformers movie where they want to hunt down Transformers. He's one of those guys. He did okay, I guess. I'm not a fan of those army guys anyway, so I don't know what to say really. For the character he was given. Note to self: don't put a bottle of water on the table and wave your hand about, because you just knock it off and break stuff. Nothing's broken. Alexa? Yeah, she's working. Okay. I literally I wave my hand around, hit the water bottle.
Working is usually defined as the act of a person or thing that works. The adjective working is usually defined as that works. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
It's because I said her name and she answered what I asked her. But anyway, there's a water bottle there. I hit it and knocked it against that, and it fell on the floor. I want to say that because if I say the name, it would just say hello to me for no reason. Anyway, as I was saying, where was I? What was I even saying? You know what? I can't even remember. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, John Cena, he was alright as this character he was playing. There were some comedy moments, to be fair. There were some funny moments in this, and it was actually pretty funny, to be fair. The Decepticons, the main Decepticons in this movie, were pretty cool. I think they were new characters, original characters. They were pretty cool though. I like the way they transformed into more than one thing. I think that was really cool, like the dual Transformers. We never saw that, I don't think, in the previous 5 movies, so that was a nice addition. And yeah, it just looked really nice, and it was more simple, you know. That's probably one of the reasons why the first one was good, actually, in 07. That movie was a bit more simple, less about destruction, more about a story, you know, between Autobots, Decepticons, and a human side to it too. That was done well, and I feel this was done well. You know, the other movies, what they got wrong is they've concentrated too much on destruction and stuff rather than the plot, and it just messed up the movie, more or less. But this movie was a lot smaller scaled, definitely much lower budget. Transformers seemed a bit smaller. That's not really an issue, to be honest. The fight scenes were great on Cybertron and on Earth. They were really fun to watch. And the rest of the movie that wasn't action, there was a lot of dialogue in it. There was a lot of build up. There was a lot of bonding between the main girl, the main character, and Bumblebee. I haven't mentioned her actually. I can't remember her name, the actress's name, but she played a good role. She finds Bumblebee, and they have it's similar to Sam in the 07 movie. Some similarities there, I guess, but she bonds a lot with Bumblebee, and I felt it was really cool. I felt it was really interesting because when she first meets him, he can't talk, and then things change from there. And I can't say much because that would be spoiling it, but I liked the bonding they did between these two characters. I think it was pretty cool. It gave it some hearts. And yeah, they spent quite a bit of this movie. Like, they didn't just concentrate on the bond between them two. They also concentrated on her as well, around her family. She had problems around her family, and yeah, they really showed like what type of person she was at the time, and how Bumblebee helped change her life around a little bit. You know, I felt that's a pretty that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And there was another guy in there as well who was a love interest for her, technically. But yeah, everything was fine. Character-wise, human characters were okay. The girl, John Cena. John Cena was doing it. He did what he had to do. Like, he was okay in this movie. The main girl, she was pretty good. Apart from that, rest of the characters, they were okay. They were just there for the most part, to be honest. The Transformers themselves, they were cool. They were cool. Most of them were just cameos, but still, they were pretty cool. And the main ones you see were awesome. So yeah, no real complaints really. Like, I think if they do reboot from here, it's a good start. So yeah, this is your boy. Actually, rating 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, 7.5. I felt it was alright. I felt it was pretty good. Just not anything that like special or great, but I liked it. I liked it. It was a good mixture of excellent. It was a good mixture of great fight scenes and some good light-hearted. What was the word I'm thinking of? It's a good mix of slow-paced, light-hearted dialogue and fast-paced, brilliant action. Yeah, I'm terrible at movie reviews. I'm the worst reviewer in the world. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm the worst cleaner in the world as well, because I got a big mess. You see that jacket there? I put that there in a lot of videos to cover the mess, and it still doesn't cover it. Look at James. He looks like he's flipping hiding. You're right, mate. I think it's just cold, to be honest. It is November and it's freezing. November, it's December and it's freezing outside. Christmas is 10 days away and we still got no tree. We have got a tree, just haven't put it up yet because there's so much of a mess here and there's no space to put it. We need to get that done before Christmas Day. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have I said this already? I think I have. Have a good day and see ya.